You've said before, everyone should have a failure goal. How do you define what a failure goal is?
So this is the trick, is to teach your brain that it's a goal. It's something you're going after, not something bad that has happened to you. You're not being stabbed. You're seeking this thing. And I like to, in everyday life, when my daughter was applying to college, I offered her and her friends a prize for every rejection letter they got, right? You and I, when we had our interns, we gave our interns failure goals. Because what happens if you don't have a failure goal is that you feel like you have to be perfect and you want to deliver 100% of what you were asked. If you're asked a failure goal, then they're going to go try to do something crazy, right? Because they got to fail. And as we found when we were trying to give our interns failure goals for getting our face masks back in the pandemic, carried by shops and by institutions, they had to go as far as like asking the Smithsonian to carry our product, right, in order to have a no. And I think that was so freeing. Like if you're trying to get the no, then it gives you the courage to go after the bigger thing. So they're really sort of courage goals, but it's more fun to call them failure goals because I do believe in trying to change the way that people think about failure. And we can say all day long till we're blue in the face, it's part of life, it's part of growth, but really deconstructing it and feeling like, how does this work in our bodies? How do we experience it? And then how do we thoughtfully rewire? Because it's everything that, as we know, that is worth doing is hard.
And I love this almost from too, because the from is if failure is happening to you, you're a victim. You're reactive to it. It is like being stabbed. But what you're describing it is it's almost like the opposite is mastery. Like I'm in the control, I'm in the driver's seat of failure, that it doesn't have to feel like being stabbed. It's something that I'm going after. And by the way, success is on the other side of it if I keep going after it.